They say the best business minds come from the top B schools. But what if I told you some of the greatest entrepreneurs in India don't have an MBA? They don't wear suits. They don't sit in boardrooms. They don't give TED Talks. But they run successful businesses every single day, in silence, in small shops, tucked into the corners of every street in India. These are the shopkeepers of Bharat, and they've taught me more about life, business, and leadership than any degree ever could. No textbooks, no pitch decks, just real skills, built through real struggle over real time. While MBA graduates learn about customer segmentation, these shopkeepers remember your name, your favorite biscuit brand, and your father's last illness. While students run simulations, these entrepreneurs run families. They take risks with money they don't have, for people they can't afford to let down. They don't need analytics tools, they read faces. They don't use CRM software, they remember birthdays. They build relationships. They manage supply chains, inventory, customer care, cash flow, and trust, all within 100 square feet. And if your wallet is short by 10 rupees, they smile and say, Kal de Dana. They understand pricing psychology better than any consultant. They know when to lower prices, when to hold firm, and when to simply give, because humanity is worth more than margin. They negotiate with wholesalers in the morning, deal with difficult customers by noon, and still find time to give a child an extra toffee before sunset. They don't chase scale, they nurture depth. They don't build unicorns, they build neighborhoods. They teach us that business is not just about profit, it's about purpose. It's not about going viral, it's about staying valuable. Every single day. They don't talk about emotional intelligence. They live it. They know who lost a loved one, who needs credit, who just needs a kind word and hot chai. They take risks, not on paper, but in real life. Risks that impact their children's education, their next meal, their future. But they still do it with courage and quiet confidence. They show up in rain, in illness, in grief, because they know a closed shop is not just lost income, it's a promise broken. No business school teaches that kind of commitment. These are not small businesses. These are empires of trust, built brick by brick, smile by smile, transaction by relationship. They don't pitch to investors. They invest in people. They don't run user surveys. They know exactly what you need just by the look in your eyes. They teach us resilience, dignity, intuition, and humility. They don't need motivational quotes on their walls. Their life is the quote. And yet, they are invisible, ignored, forgotten, until we need something at 9 p.m. and suddenly their existence is priceless. In the West, we celebrate unicorns. In India, I discovered something else, unshakable roots. Where I come from, success is often loud. Here, it is quiet. Here, success looks like a man who hasn't missed a single day of work in 15 years. Like a woman who remembers your grandmother's favorite snack. These people may never be featured on magazine covers, but they carry the weight of India's economy on their shoulders, and they do it with a smile, without a complaint, without applause. Because for them, business isn't just about money, it's about meaning. We talk about operations in a corporate boardroom, but these shopkeepers live it on the street. They restock hundreds of SKUs every week without using inventory software. They remember peak purchase days, anticipate festivals, manage perishables, all from memory and muscle. What we call supply chain agility, they call gut feeling. They forecast demand with no data models. They simply watch patterns. Children coming home for summer? Stocks of sweets rise. A new school term? They already have pencils and lunchboxes at the front. Try asking them about conversion rate optimization. They'll smile and point to the rack next to the cashier, full of tiny impulse items. They've been doing CRO before the internet even existed. Their pricing strategy is never static. It flexes with seasons, margins, loyalty, and empathy. They know who struggles, who splurges, who just needs a break. Big businesses spend crores on brand identity. These shopkeepers build it without realizing it. No logos, no ads, just presence. They are always there. There's no app notification reminding you to come back. Just the comfort of knowing they're open when you need them. Loyalty programs? No cards, no points, just trust, just kal settle karlena. Every interaction is a touch point. Every smile is a recall. Every small favor is retention. We obsess over net promoter scores. They build communities that defend them. While global CEOs chase customer lifetime value, these vendors have customers who bring their grandchildren to the same shop their parents once did. That's legacy. That's belonging. In Silicon Valley, scale is worshipped. Here, service is sacred. They don't aim to dominate a sector. They aim to not let their neighbor down. They open every day not for profit margins, but because they know someone, somewhere, is counting on them. Their work is quiet, rhythmic, and often thankless. Yet, it is deeply human. They witness joy, grief, growth. They watch children grow up, see families through illness, and sometimes help carry the weight of loss. They don't do this for market share. They do it because it's right. Where we see transactions, they see relationships. Where we track metrics, they follow meaning. And maybe, just maybe, the future of business isn't just about building empires. Maybe it's about honoring the ones already built on chai, change, and quiet courage. So to the world that looks at India and sees only population, look again, look closer. See the patience of a shopkeeper who waits for a customer to return and pay. See the precision of a street vendor who calculates without a calculator. See the pride in work that isn't scalable, but is sacred. Because here, in these narrow lanes among crates of biscuits and soaps, India's truest entrepreneurs live and breathe. They are not small. They are monumental in ways the world has yet to understand. And to them, I offer my deepest respect. Because I thought I understood business until I saw what it truly means to serve.